Okay, what is your man or your woman thinking about when it comes to you right now? What is your man or your woman thinking about you? What is your partner thinking about you? Your partner could be feeling like you're coming off very mysterious. Okay, they could feel like you're more quiet than usual. You're just coming off mysterious. They could feel like they don't know what you got going on, what you're up to. They could feel like you're actually up to something because of this mysterious behavior. But they definitely feel like you're being mysterious, okay? They could also think you're being sneaky, okay? Because I just got like how them little black cats be walking through the alley all sneaky. So yeah, it could definitely be as extreme as like thinking like you out here being sneaky, moving sneaky, doing sneaky shit, okay? Behind their back or something. Or you're just being sneaky about something. Yeah, with summer, I'm getting like, it says summer on this side. It says air sign on the back. But it says summer. Somebody could be an air sign though, okay? As confirmation. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could have that in their big three. But it's like somebody feel like you out here being a hot girl, moving like a hot girl, okay? Somebody's birthday could also be around the summertime. What is that? May, June, July? Is it June, July, August? Or June, July, August. Okay, somebody could be born June, July, August. Somebody could be a Cancer, Gemini, Leo, or Virgo. Okay, somebody could also have those in their big three somewhere. Okay, so heavy on a Gemini because we had air sign on the back of that. Yeah, okay, so yeah, somebody definitely feel like, yeah, you out here acting like a hot girl, even though y'all supposed to be, you know. So if you are a guy, she feel like you out here being a hot boy, checking your other options out, just entertaining other people, sneaking around on them is what they feel like. Yeah, with Jenga coming out, they feel like you playing games with them right now. They can feel like you play too many games, okay? They could be thinking about some plans they want to make with you though in regards to summer, okay? They could just be thinking about how they want to really go somewhere, take some trips, take flights this summer with you. Some of them can even feel like you're changing, you're switching up on them, okay? Also with my Jenga card, because Jenga card is like originally my card that represents or associated with the Tower card, right? So that's my intentions when I have with that card. So just giving though, like somebody could feel like you changed, okay? Because that usually means like a big change as well, sudden change. Yeah, your person definitely is thinking about how you switched up on them, or you know, changing on them in some type of way. They could also think that your life is a little chaotic, or you know, things are a little chaotic in your life as well. What are they thinking about? What is the collective's partner thinking about when it comes to them? They actually could feel like you are a quality person though, okay? They're thinking about how you are just a quality person, okay? You have a value to you, or you know, you have value to you in some type of way. They could also be thinking about how they want to spend more quality time, how they need to spend some more quality time with you. They could also be thinking about how you don't want to spend no quality time. That they could be thinking about like they keep trying to spend quality time with you and you don't want to, or they're thinking about how they want to spend quality time with you but they may not be able to. You know, they have their circumstances doesn't really allow them to right now. Or it's like they feel like when they do try to spend time with you, it's like you don't want to spend time with them, something like that. They could be looking at your size, okay? They definitely just thinking about your body and how it looks, okay? Some of you guys, if you are like heavyweight or you have a little weight on you, it's like they are definitely thinking about how you seem like you are losing weight, okay, in a good way. You're slimming down some, okay? Others of you guys, your partner could be thinking about how you got smaller, okay? You got skinnier in some type of way. You're losing weight or something, okay? Others of you guys, they're just like admiring how petite you are, or your shape, you know, or if you're a man, like how fit you are, or they just think about it, you know, your shape, your body, how fit you are. Yeah, so they're just thinking about how your body looks good or something, you know, how they like your body, or how they just or they're thinking about how they notice some type of changes to your body. Some of you guys, not gonna lie, I feel like your partner with petite here, your partner is definitely thinking about how you be playing it small for real. They just feel like you play it small. They're thinking about that, like how you could be doing way bigger, way better than what you are doing. They feel like you're playing it small, okay? And this can even be like in terms of your career, your goals, your dreams, or this can even be like you know, not really being who you want to, not really being who you are, showing who you are because you're trying to look a certain way. But it's like you still playing it small in that way because it's like pop out with who you are, be who you are, act the way you want to act and stuff. Or it's just like, again, it could just be in terms of your life, your goals, your dreams, your career. Your person definitely is thinking about how you just kind of playing it small for real. Like they, especially because they could see you as somebody who has big energy or something. They just feel like you're playing it small. You're low-key dumbing yourself down in some type of way. Doesn't mean that's facts, but that's what your person could be thinking about. Even when it comes to relationship, your person could be feeling like, yeah, some of you guys, your person feel like you don't give them quality, you don't value them, or you know, you don't show up like somebody who would be worth the other person's time or something, is what I'm getting. And it's just like, in that way, they could feel like you playing it small. Like they can even be feeling like you sleeping on them or something, playing it small in that type of way. Or even they could just feel like they somebody big, and it's like you shouldn't even be playing it small with them. Like they could just be feeling like you playing it small with them, even like you not going all out when it comes to relationships. Something like that is what I'm getting. That's what it is. They're just thinking about how like you don't even realize what you have in front of you. You don't realize what you have. Yeah, with quality and petite, they could just be feeling like you give less or you give little to the relationship. Somebody's name could be Summer, okay? First, middle, or last. Somebody's name could even start with an S. What's going on here? Yeah, didn't I say something about making plans? Vacation came out. They could definitely be thinking about how they want to make plans with you this summer. Okay? So they want to take you on a vacation. They want to explore. They want to travel. They want to take a flight. A vacation. Vacations. They just ready to travel with you. They're thinking about how y'all need a vacation. How you need a vacation. Y'all need one together. Your person is thinking about how you either don't spend quality time with them. Yeah, they feel like you switched up on them. You don't spend much time with them like that. Or you don't, you know, something like that. There's definitely a big emphasis on them feeling like you don't spend time with them, or you don't spend enough time with them. You don't give them the quality time that they need or that they looking for. Yeah, and I feel like this person feel like it don't gotta even be big. Whatever they are thinking about planning or vacationing, you know, whatever they are trying to plan or have on their mind regarding taking you on a vacation or going on a vacation, they could be thinking about how like it don't even have to be nothing too big. They just want to get away somewhere just to spend some quality time with you. Is what your person is thinking about. And that could even be now energy before summer, but it's like they're definitely wanting to take a trip or something. But I'm getting like your person doesn't even care like what y'all do. They just kind of want it to be y'all two, and it's just that it could be something small, or y'all could go somewhere not too far. But they just want it to be like y'all two, and y'all being able to spend that quality time with each other. They definitely think that you are sneaking around on them. They think you're dealing with other people, checking your other options out, entertaining other people, got other people on your mind, on your roster, okay? They definitely think you're snaking them out in that type of way. They could just feel like they could be thinking about how you're sneaky in general, okay? Somebody could have a snake tattoo. Heavy on somebody being born in this snake month as well, between the months of May and June, or which again have the zodiacs of Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Someone could actually be going through like a rebirth right now, in the process of a rebirth. Yeah, and snake shed, so your person could definitely feel like you're changing. You are switching up on them. You're changing in some type of way. It's giving you acting brand new. They feel like some of them can even be thinking about how you could be dealing with a snake. So your person thinks you dealing with a snake. They thinking about how like you need to watch who you hang with or be around, because they feel like you got some snakes around you, and how you might not even be aware, but you know, now you're not even aware about the type of snakes you have around you. That you, like you got some enemies around you that could, with finesse on the top. They feel like you could have some people around you that's trying to finesse you is what they're thinking about. Some of y'all, your person could be thinking about how you got a snake like down there, okay? So maybe it's long, maybe it's you got some girth or something, but maybe it's just long, whatever. To each is his own, however you like it. But if somebody here is definitely giving somebody is into long. You know, it could be girth though, right? Both. But it's like your person could definitely just be thinking about how you packing down there, thinking about maybe the last time y'all did it or something. You know, just kind of thinking about how your private parts are in general, like how big, or you know, again, they definitely are thinking about your private part area, especially if you're a guy here. You're thinking about how that thing like a snake. Okay, this is not going to be for everybody, but with vacation and snake, some of y'all, your person is thinking about, so say if you are on a vacation here, if you're on a vacation right now, like in real life time, your person is thinking about if you are cheating on them, again, doing something, you know, sneaking them out behind their back on this vacation. Are you sleeping with someone on this vacation, seeing someone hooking up with someone behind your back on this vacation that you're on? Okay, so say you're like on a girls trip or something. You went on a family trip, okay, but they didn't come along. They definitely are thinking about if you are doing something, you know, you're not supposed to be doing on this trip. Some of them could know who you are. Take your high resume. Some of them could know who you are, and they like, because let's be real, let's not act, you know, it's always going to be real and raw over here. So it's like, let's be real. Like, some people don't be in relationships knowing they dealing with a cheater, okay? Yeah, and that could be significant. Like maybe somebody knows someone is a cheater. They know they be stepping out sometimes, or they know they be talking to other people, or they know they be emotionally or physically cheating, okay, in some type of way. Take it how it resonates, but it's like some of y'all, I was just saying, like for those whose situation it is, if we just being honest, if your person already, I'm just trying to get it, don't trust you. If you're on vacation right now, they definitely are either wondering, are you doing this, or they kind of could know that you're doing something, you know, sneaking them out in some type of way. Heavy on this being an air sign, okay, that was sitting on top of the deck. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you're an air sign here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay, sun, moon, or rising. But yeah, that's just for a few though, that's not for everybody. But yeah, in general, what is for everybody though, there is an energy though where the partner isn't sure though. They are having some thoughts, you know, about if you're cheating or not, or if you're stepping out, or you're sneaking around, entertaining other people in some type of way. That is kind of like the overall energy. Let's get one more. What is the collective person thinking about when it comes to them? They could definitely be thinking about how you come off entitled, okay? Your partner is thinking that you think you entitled, okay, to them or to something that they have or something. Yeah. They can even think that you think that they're your property or something with own here. They could actually be thinking that too. They think that you see them as like property or something. Because they could also feel like you feel entitled to them as well, as if you own them in some type of way. And I'm getting my own. This is own, but I'm getting my own. So your person's definitely thinking about how selfish you are. They think you're very selfish. They're thinking about how selfish you are. That's what I'm saying. Your partner can even think you're snaking them. And it doesn't even have to be in terms of cheating. I'm also getting like your partner could just think that you are after them for something, okay? That you're snaking them in a way where you're after something that, you know, could be theirs, okay? After their money, their assets, their resources, their time, their energy, their money, okay? Take it how it resonates, but they could think that you're after something, okay? Is what your person is thinking about. This could even be like some ego shit, because they could actually be in their head thinking about how they do own you, okay? And they're delusional, you know. I'm just playing, but you know that that is low key what delusion is, especially if it's not, you know, how shit really run or going. But you know, it could just be some little fantasy thoughts they have. You just never know, but it is all low-key delusion, because it's like your person is definitely thinking about how they do own you or how they want to own you. You know, they could think about like how you're theirs and theirs only. You know, again, that they own you and you're their property. Yeah, they could be thinking you think that in some type of way, but they could also be in their head thinking like, I own her or I own him. Or that's mine, that's my property, okay? Just on some funny shit, or again, on some fantasy shit, or they delusional, okay? Because everything ain't bad. Some people just be having, some people gotta feed themselves stuff to you know, to keep it going, or to maybe lie to themselves if it ain't true, but just to kind of feed that fantasy they have. Somebody is thinking about how like, I own you, you mine, or you do what I say, or yeah, like she gonna do what I say, or he gonna do whatever I say, okay? They having thoughts like that, okay? Some of you guys, your partner is thinking about how they want to play games with you, though, like not in that way. Your partner is thinking about how they kind of want to get outside. Yeah, because with summer here in Jenga, and then I had air sitting on top of the deck. Remember that air card, which made me confirm double air sign here. But your partner could also be thinking about how they want to get outside, how they want to yeah, because with summer Jenga, I'm getting like your person could be thinking about how they want to go somewhere, just get out with you, have a night on the town even. They just kind of want to get out with you, have some fun, hang out. And that's what I'm saying, quality time here. Your partner is just definitely thinking though about how like they want to get out with you. Maybe y'all always kind of up in the house, or maybe y'all always working and stuff like that. Like we said, we already mentioned quality time. But what I'm also picking up on is just like they could actually want to bring on the vibes. Like they really could want to have fun and play games, play little like board games, or listen to music together, or they just kind of, what I'm trying to get at, they want to kind of hang out, okay, and have a good time, okay? Because maybe when y'all see each other, maybe it's time to go to bed, or again, they could always work, or it's just like when y'all do link up, it's always like it's serious, or if we're being honest, it's always y'all getting to it, okay, get into doing a do. But it's like your partners think about how they really want to like actually play games and pick each other's brain, pick, you know, one another's brain, and I'm just getting like, even if it's board games, card games, they just want some type of fun, okay, within the relationship is what I'm getting. Somebody wants to have fun with you, do something fun. And like I said, whatever the circumstances could be, there's clearly some circumstances though that is like not allowing this, and that's what they are thinking about, how those circumstances are really bothering them. Some of you guys, actually, there could not be any circumstances. They just feel like, you know, everything could be going the way it's going, but they just feel like you guys are missing, like having, with my Jenga card, they could just be wanting to play some type of games, or again, some fun, just have some fun little quality time spent where it's just like where y'all could actually bond, is what I'm getting at. Actually get to know one another, okay? They want that excitement. Like I said, that's why they could be thinking about how they want to plan some getaway because they want to spend some quality time with you, okay? Yeah, in double confirmation, your person is just thinking about how you really seem to be moving on your own now. Like you don't need them for anything, especially if this is a man or, you know, or a woman. But if this is somebody who wants you to depend on them, they just feel like you don't depend on them. You're not needing anything from them. It's like you are worried about self even. But it's just giving like you're independent now. You're moving on your own. You're not really kind of involving your life with theirs, merging lives together, you know. Maybe it could be even in the conversations when you talk, or it's just, you know, what they're seeing action wise. But it's like you are moving by yourself now, like not with them, okay? And that could actually be something that bothers them even, but that's what they're thinking about. And that's what I was saying, they feel like you switched up and you changed on them in some type of way. And this is just definitely confirming it's definitely in a way where you're just kind of moving by yourself, okay? You're not really worried about their input or working together as a team even anymore, okay? You're not taking their consideration or their feelings or thoughts into consideration, okay? And that's why they kind of feel like you switching up, you changing, okay? And that is what they're thinking about. Whether this stuff is factual or not, it's just what's on your person's mind, okay? Somebody could also be very petite here, okay? You have a nice, slim, thick figure, nice shape, nice physique here. Like I said, men, you could be very fit, okay? You definitely got a six-pack, nice body, kind of fit, not too buff, but you kind of right there in between. Some of y'all could be skinny men though, okay? You know, you just on the slimmer side as a guy, okay? For the guys, some of you guys, you could have recently went on a vacation as confirmation, or you're planning a vacation as confirmation. Again, somebody's name is Summer. Somebody could be born in the summer months. Yeah, somebody could be a summer baby. Somebody also owns a cat here, a black cat specifically. Okay, somebody could also watch the channel OWN a lot, okay, if that's still a channel on TV, on cable, because I don't know why I'm picking it up, but I am. Some of you guys could have also kind of went through a tower moment recently in your life, okay, or you had like a major tower moment happen in your life. There's confirmations, okay? And let's get some more signs. Yeah, Tower came out in these cards too. Sheesh. And really, I want to say your partner could just be in their head because they could think you're snaking them because you're moving, you know, by yourself, by your lonely, and you're not really checking for them anymore. But maybe you feel like it's a time in your life, especially if you did go through some type of tower moment, okay? You just feel like it's a time in your life where you need to really focus on yourself, move by yourself. Is you just not in, you know, you're not in a phase of your life where you're able to listen to other people right now. You're ready to start kind of making your own decisions and things like that. Yeah, because maybe you felt like with them that they were crowding your judgment and having to think about what they got going on and how to blend things. It's like you just want to focus on yourself and work on yourself right now. I just don't get it's in a malicious way for some here. I really don't, okay? Somebody's definitely just working on getting their self up out of a hard time, a hard place, a hard rock right now, and they're having to make a lot of decisions that they're unsure about even, okay? They're having to make some type of decision though, okay, regarding, you know, and this could be a major decision with the tower here. And it's just like right now it's best that they be by themselves, move by themselves, move by their lonely, take their own advice and opinions and things into consideration. It's just given they need that time, okay, so they could even think even, okay, on for themselves, okay? My point was though, whoever is in their head thinking the other person is moving differently though for malicious reasons, it's not malicious reasons, okay? That's not what I'm getting. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I'll see y'all in the next one.